What's going on, everybody? This is John with Texas ATS Customs, and I got another little tiny video. We're not gonna draw this out, but a while back I was asked how to do back glow on stripes and images and designs. You know, how to make the back of the thing glow and pop. So even though this was a long time ago I was asked this question, I just been busy with other things and it just slipped my mind, and so I had time today, so I figured I might as well just put this together. And like I said, this is going to show you how to achieve that look on these skins. Let's go ahead and get this started, because like I said, I do not want to draw this out. It's one thing I don't understand is hour and a half long videos. Get to the point. Alright. Okay, now what we're fixing to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to just start. We're just going to do something basic. That's all I'm doing. I'm just going to bring up a little screen. Hold on. I want something big to work with, so. Yeah, that sounded fucked up, didn't it? Big to work with. Anyway, I need a big canvas to work with. Fucking rephrase that. I retract that statement. Anyway, alright, so I got me my big canvas. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put a line, a box. And as you can see, most of y'all, some of y'all know, some of y'all don't know. I use paint.net. I will not cover Photoshop, GIMP, whatever in the hell else you use. Paint.net is the only thing I can vouch for. So anyway, I'm gonna draw a line. This is a line, just like a basic ass line. Now here's the cool thing about these lines. You know what, I get too far ahead on this. No, because that's something else. Anyway, okay, draw your box. Just draw a simple ass box. Okay, make another layer. See right here on the left side screen, you got layer 2. Now actually I fucked that all up. Back all the way up to the beginning. Undo it all. Undo it all. Now we're back to the plain canvas. What you're gonna do is you're gonna make your next layer. Got it? See it now? Nothing here yet. We ain't done nothing yet. Now you're gonna draw your box, your line, your character, your design, whatever the hell it is you want to put a glow behind. Layer 2. Okay? Let's draw that box. Same one you just saw. Now we're gonna make another layer. And what we're going to do is go back down to that second layer where your box is, or your design, or your stripe, or whatever it is. What you're going to do is you're going to copy this. So you're going to draw your little box over, Control C, or however the hell you want to click it to copy it. Copy it and then go back up to the new box. The next layer up here. So on the left says layer 3. Go to your next layer. Control B. Paste it. As you see, if you don't leave the screen and you don't move around the screen like this, like if you don't zoom in, do all this and that, leave the canvas at the original default, or just zoom all the way out. Be the best way to try to get it all into the screen. Okay. Anyway, and then you're gonna, like I just said, just showed you, you're gonna paste it. So now layer 1 and layer 2 are identical. They're on top of each other. Nothing's overlapping and nothing's showing. So what you're gonna do now is go back down to layer 2. Pick your color, whatever color you're gonna use as your back glow. Now I'm on layer 2. I'm sorry, I modified layer 2, but I'm on layer 3, as you can see. So layer 3 is black, layer 2 is red, layer 3 is black, layer 2 is red. See, there's that layer underneath there. Now here's what you're gonna do. Go down to your background, the bottom of the canvas, and you're going to change it as a black background. There you go. Now you can't see your red because it's hidden by the black above it. Remember, the black and the red are the exact same location because you copied and pasted them in the same spot. Now watch this. Go to your color layer, your glow color layer, which is right here. Now hit it again with the paint bucket. This is what I'm using, the paint fill. Paint bucket. Hit it. You've already did it once. Now watch, let's do it one more time. And if you notice, the tolerance is up here at 50%. I just leave it on 50 because that's a well roundabout number. You can have better control over that. But anyway, you're gonna hit it again. Oh, my bad, I'm still on black. Okay, be sure to pick your color again. Okay, now we're gonna hit it again. We just hit it one more time. So now this thing has been hit twice with the paint bucket. Let's go back and put our top layer back on top of it. Still can't see it yet. Let's hit it a third time. Ah, there we go. It took 3 times. Now, you see the little red outline, don't you? See it now? That's because every time you hit it with that paint bucket, it's going to gradually come out from the edges because you're actually increasing the size of that. Every time you click it, it's going up by a pixel in all corners, all sides of it, all dimensions. Everything is increased by 1 pixel. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hit it a 4th time. But I'm displaying my 3rd level, as you can see, but I'm on the 2nd layer. But I'm gonna go ahead and hit it while you can see it. Now watch this. This will be, what did I say, the 4th time? Yeah, 4th time. Now it's getting brighter. Let's do 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. Now has it noticeably gotten bigger, right? You can see that. Each time you hit it, it's gonna get bigger. And I done lost count. Let's say that was 10. I don't know. Okay, now here's what we're gonna do to make this thing glow. You're gonna go stay on your paint layer, your paint glow layer, because that's what's actually gonna glow. So what you're gonna do is go up here to effects. It's at the top of the screen up here next to the right of adjustments. Click effects. Go to the blurs. See, it says blurs. You're going to want to pick Gaussian blur. Right here, the 2nd option. If you've updated to the newest paint.net, it looks like there's a little blue drop. Click Gaussian blur. Okay, now here's your little tool that shows you the radius of the glow. When I learned this, a roundabout number was 80, but I felt like 80 was too much. So let's slowly drag this thing up. See, it's starting to increase, but the higher you go, as you can see, it gets the edges of it, outer edges of it, get lighter and lighter. But if that's an achievable look, go for it. You know, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. So whatever you think looks good, then that's what's important. So, but like I said, they say that 80 is the default number for this. I've made a lot of my stripes with down to like 40s, like this. Especially if you have another stripe that's close by. That's when getting into 80, it will overlap the glow colors. And like I say, if you're not trying to achieve that look, then you don't want to do that. So, but anyway, we'll go ahead and, for shits and giggles, we'll put this at 70. Let it render, and you're done. There it is. That is the basic idea behind back glows on everything. Alright, now let's move on and let's open up we're gonna open up a transparent character, a transparent picture, which, you know, transparent is something that you get off the internet, that, or if you took the time to make it transparent yourself, it's an image that has nothing behind it. It is just the main focus of the picture, whether it be, you know, an animal, an object, a pinup woman, whatever the object may be, that's transparent. Those are key if you really want to find those. So, but anyway, let's go ahead and find us a good one. It doesn't have to be nothing spectacular, man. Just a transparent image. She's not transparent, and I do not want to make her transparent right now. I'm starting to wonder if any of these in this, hang on, I'm going through my folder right now, that's why y'all can't see what I'm doing, but I'm trying to find a transparent image. Alright, fuck it. We're gonna go with her. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Now, don't do it in the actual picture the format, the size of what it come in, because your glow is gonna actually stretch out from the picture. And if you leave it on something this small, that's this close to the image, the edges, then your glow is gonna be boxed. It's not gonna be a true glow. It's gonna look like it's been copied and pasted. So don't do that. Let's copy this picture now. I'm gonna use Control C, copy it. I'm gonna open me up a new canvas, but remember this time we want it bigger. And it don't matter how big, bigger the better. So once again, that was a fucked up reference, but no, I can't be that. So titties can be big, yeah, bigger can be better, big old ass, but yeah, so. Alright, anyway, let me see. Okay, so now we got this new canvas, it's open. Once again, just like the other one, you have your background you start out on. You want to go up to another layer. Open that layer up. There you are. There's your picture. You can make this picture as big as you want, as long as it stays within the dimensions, it doesn't pixelate the picture, etc., etc. So take your picture, adjust it to the middle of the screen, because you want your glow to not be cut off by anything. Now we got it where we want it. I'm gonna copy it exactly where it's at. See, I just copied it. Now you notice I didn't zoom in and zoom out. I didn't move the canvas. I didn't do anything, because I'm gonna paste it behind her or on top of her. Doesn't matter. Both images are the exact same. So let's open up another image. Layer 3. Control B. There it is. I just pasted her on top and below. So now she's on both layers identical in the same spot. So you don't have to move nothing around. Now we're going. Here's another cool trick about these images. Since this ain't a stripe, it's an image. It has the whole range of colors on it. You need this thing to be black. You need it to be a neutral color. Well, Paint.net has the feature to it, which is what I like. I'm sure they all have it, like Photoshop and GIMP and all them. But anyway, so Paint.net has this little feature up here. It's called Adjustments. Remember, it's to the left of the effects up at the top of the screen. Click Adjustments. Go down to where it says Hue and Saturations. And I've discussed this in one of my other videos about hues and saturations and color changing. But that's for that video. So here's what you do. You're going to click, make sure you're on your middle layer, the second layer. The one, your glow layer, if that's what you want to call it. Make sure you're on it. Go to your hues and saturations. Now, this is your hue and saturation chart. Go down to the bottom option is called lightness, right here, black and white. You're going to slide that all the way to the left, and you're going to click OK. There she is. The middle layer now is completely black. It is now a complete neutral color. Now whatever color you want to make her glow, this falls in line back to what you previously saw with the box. You're gonna take a color. She wears red, so once again I'm gonna use red. Okay, now you see she's red. Let's go to our background. Let's make it black. Okay, just like the line, nothing right now. What you're seeing now currently on the screen is the exact same you saw with the other one with the box, only this time it's an image. Okay, now check this out. Now you see I only did the paint bucket one time. I did a 10 on that box to get it to come out a little more around the edges. Well, look at her already as it stands. With one click of the paint bucket, she already has a red glow around her. And remember, the more you click it, the more of a glow. But remember, sometimes, a lot of the times, less is more. You don't want a whole lot. So, but let's just do it one more time just for shits and giggles. Oh, I did the same shit as I did on the other one. Make sure you're on your color. Okay, I'm on the middle layer. I'm gonna hit her a second time with the paint bucket. There you go. The colors does like it's supposed to do. It's increasing its radius. So, all right, let's go back up to your effects. Now, once you've already used blur previously on another one and you haven't closed out Paint.net, the Gaussian blur setting will be where it was on the last thing you used it, which was 70. So when I click this, it's going to immediately pop to 70. There it is, 70. And that's the glow on her with 70. You might want less of a glow. That way you can kind of see the, again, an example. Let me zoom in on her. Okay, do you see this little black spot by her arm where you can kind of see a little bit of the background? What happens when you have these little small, like right here's another example right here by her leg. If you have these small holes, and you had it on 70, and they even mentioned 80 as a default or a good range. 80 to me is too damn much. 70 or below starts to get to be a little bit better because you want to see these little shadows, the little backgrounds of whatever the base color is that you're applying this to, because it gives it more of a depth, it gives it more range instead of just having it completely red behind her, unless that's the look you're trying to go for. Anyway, there you go. So we're going to collapse this together. You're going to collapse. Wait, hold on. Don't. The background's not needed no more. You can delete that. Once you get the glow where you want it. Let's see. Oh, wait. What am I doing? I'm on the bottom. It don't matter. We're going to delete that. Actually, we're done with all that. Okay, so what you're going to do now, once you get the color you want, the range, and your blur range, so you're going to close your background out and you're going to collapse the top layer onto the glow layer. Bam, there you are. You now have a transparent glow image that you can actually surround it, copy it, and you can apply it. Okay, I'm going to open one of my little templates for one of the trucks. Alright, so here we have the template for the truck. So same thing applies. Now as you see, she's already got the glow behind her. It's now one image. You're going to copy that. You can go over to your truck and you're going to paste her. There you go. She's glowing now, and whatever color you put her on top of, base color of your truck, that will show up. Reason I choose black that you saw in the two examples was because, as you know, black just is a really good neutral color. Or it ain't even a color. Black and white's not a color, but it is a good base. Everything pops on it. All colors pop on black. There's some colors that pop good on white, and you can use white if that's what you're trying to achieve. Let's take a look at it and see what it does. Okay, let's go back to her, and we're going to put a couple of layers underneath her because we want to see what the red glow looks like on other colors. Okay, we saw black. Let me zoom in a little more, that way we can see the glow a little better. Okay, we saw black. Black looks amazing in my opinion. Okay, let's do white. There you go. It still shows up. Certain colors are not going to show up too good on it though, like yellow. Yellows don't show up too well. Oranges, that's in that range of yellow and red, so that doesn't. Orange show up a little better on white than yellow does. And let's take a look now at another color. Look, see, you calling white a color? It's not a color. All right, now we're gonna look at blue. That's doable, I guess. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe a purple glow might look better. Or no, well, see, blue and red make purple, so that's, yeah, it could work. I don't know. It's all on whatever you want. Let's see. Let's get another color. Matter of fact, let's look at purple. Not bad. Actually, purple showed up pretty damn good. So the red glows really nice on the purple. But anyway, these are examples of what I wanted to show y'all. That this is, you know, whatever base color your truck is, or whatever the base color of the glow you have on whatever image or stripe you're using, whatever. That will that could work for you. And I'm also going to show this real quick before hang on. Okay, Okay, this is an example of a skin I did, and it is available for download on my website and the Outlaw Mods group for the Vibrant Outlaw. But anyway, this is an example of this technique that I use, this glow thing. And what I did was, all I used was a basic tribal art. That's all I did. It works under the same. I don't have to do it to show you. I just tell you because it works under the same process as that stripe you're looking at right here and her. The only difference is that it was already black. It was already transparent and it was already black, so it was already there. So, and yeah. And if you currently know how to color change your skins, you can make these color changeable if it's a stripe. If it's an image like this, you can still make a color changeable if it's an actual person. But as you know, it would mess it all up. She would become that color. All of her colors would be completely jacked up. So the whole color change concept of glow follows under this concept right here. As long as it's neutral, a neutral base, solid color glow, no details as far as people, faces, and backgrounds, and forests and cities and things like that. If you keep it like this, you can actually make your skin color changeable. And when they go into the game and they go into the truck in the garage and they go to the truck color, they can change it via the in-game slider bar or the color box. So, but yeah, so this is it. This is back glows. It's not hard, real easy to do, and good luck. I hope to see some kick-ass skins out there, and I will be following up with another video shortly. Got a whole bunch of stuff that I've been asked to discuss and bring up, and I will do that. So, in the meantime, keep the dirty side down. See you on the virtual highways. Later.